It's a stadium so big, you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington.
Welcome in, everyone. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt on the call for you for this one. And I'm sure a lot of people in attendance and watching from home, Brock, they've already got the winner made up in their mind. But I'll tell you one thing, we've got a sideline down there ready to dispel that eye test.
Well, all that talk before the game is just that. Talk. You can look at past performance. You can look at metrics. You can spin any numbers you want. But we're about ready to kick this thing off. And from there, it's anybody's game.
And he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. A go play action for Sanders.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
To the air, Sanders.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Tried getting it to Emeka Egbuka. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. You know, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it.
Sanders pass intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And get forward about 5 yards, looks like. It's 2nd down now. Working quickly here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
Back to the well again.
And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Byron Murphy there to make the play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun now on 3rd down.
Complete beyond the marker. There he goes on the right side. Inside the red zone. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys don't need long to take a 6-0 lead.
He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on the opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
This return starts at the 5.
And this drive will start inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Cowboys almost took it all the way back. Oh, what a return down to the 5.
Sets up a 1st down and goal at the 5-yard line.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Can't.
Throwing here, Dalton.
Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Quay Walker in to pick it off.
And he's going to score. Pick 6, touchdown, Houston.
I don't know about
about you, Brock, but I could almost feel them going through the 5 stages of grief over on that sideline, watching their would-be touchdown pass in 6 points return the entire way to the opposite end zone for 6 on the other side of the board.
You just don't really believe it's happening until he's, 30, 40 yards into his return. Then you're just powerless. Kate, just over 40 times in the history of the NFL this has happened.
Wow.
What a return to add to that list.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's Robinson with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Offensive line fast. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit. Here's Dalton to throw. Austin makes the grab downfield. He doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. So 20 yards on that play, and that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down. Dalton now to throw. This is Moss. He's got it. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
They'll try and punch it in. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys break the tie here in the 1st. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Trying to hit his fullback there. And now they face 2nd down.
I know I don't have to tell you, Kate. You call basketball for a living as well, and you know shooters got to keep on shooting. Quarterbacks got to keep on throwing. But boy, 0 for 4, this has been a surprisingly slow start.
Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. And that incompletion won't help.
Sanders going to throw on 4th. And this one winds up incomplete. They took their shot at extending the series, but it's going to be a new possession when we resume play. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They'll be well inside field goal range to begin this drive. Throw caught at the 6. Touchdown, Dallas. Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Texans 7. Morton Anderson to kick off.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Fields this one at the 3. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Can't happen. I mean, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 52 yards. And the Texans first down.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Get him yet again! And the Cowboys get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Here's Dalton. He throws a bullet to the center. That's complete inside the 35. We will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Hands up.
To throw. Here's Dalton. Makes the catch. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys boat racing them to the halftime locker room.